All right, court is calling 2024 CR 3849 State versus Dennis Johnson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? And are you Dennis Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you entered a plea on August 27th of no contest and a true to the enhancement paragraph. And we are now back for sentencing.
Let's pause right here, because this is where the stakes become very real. Dennis is facing a felony sentencing with an 8-year prison cap, meaning the judge can legally send him away for nearly a decade. When you hear cap, that's not a suggestion. It's a maximum hammer the court can drop. From this point on, every word he says matters. This isn't about guilt anymore. This is about whether the judge believes he's changed or just scared.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison, and the state is silent on your application.
That's great, Dave.
All right. Did you review the TAP evaluation and the PSI report?
Yes, ma'am.
Any objections?
No objections.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Judge, the PSI seems to be very thorough. I know the court had an opportunity to look at it. There was a mention in the PSI that my client is actually taking college courses. And we just wanted to supplement that with the courses and the thing that he done. The first page has to do with the student loans and that type of things.
Okay.
But the rest has to do with the grades. He's taking courses in business, and he indicated even in PSI that he wanted to start his own company, a trucking company. So he thought it was probably prudent to go to school. He said he's halfway through with his associates. He gets his associates, and then he's going to decide whether he'll go further or use the associates to start his trucking business.
All right, so let's get to the crux of the situation. Why can't you do right? You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Dennis Johnson.
All right, why can't you do right?
Your Honor, I just made some mistakes.
This question might sound simple, but legally and psychologically, it's massive. The judge isn't asking what he did wrong. She's asking why the pattern keeps repeating. Judges see apologies all day long. What they're listening for here is insight, accountability, and credibility. This is the moment where probation is still alive, but prison is absolutely on the table.
No, you made some choices.
Some bad choices, yes, ma'am.
So why can't you make good choices?
Your Honor, I have been making good choices since I got out. I drove trucks for 4.5, 5 years. I enrolled in college while I was on the road. And then when I got back, I just continued with college from being on the road.
So my thing is like, why does it take people picking up a case to start doing right? And I will tell you, I was a defense attorney, and I would always have these conversations with my clients. I always say, why must you be looking at prison time for you to do right? And I'm just trying to get into your mind to figure out why. Because obviously you're in college, so that means that you're intelligent.
Yes, ma'am.
Some people who go to college, maybe not, but it appears to me that you are very intelligent. I've seen some people who are going to college and they just breeze through. They don't have a major. We would say they were permanent college students. I couldn't afford to be a permanent college student. My mom wasn't allowed anyway. But why?
Ma'am, I made a bad choice. I don't want to sit here and give you any kind of excuse on why I evaded the police. It was just a bad choice I made, Your Honor. And I plan on doing better and finishing my college and starting up a trucking business. But I don't want to sit here and give you the run around or none of that, Your Honor. But I
appreciate that, because it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm here to sit and listen to the runaround if people want to give me the runaround, but I appreciate you not giving me the runaround.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you employed now?
No, ma'am, I'm not employed. I actually got off of the truck with the sum of about $55,000, and I was in CPS
when I was younger, so my college is paid for it. So all of the tuition and fees, I get that back
Mhm.
for myself. So I haven't worked since I got off the truck.
Okay. So who do you live with? How are you like surviving?
I live alone. It's from funds I have from when I was in the trucking business for 4.5 to 5 years is around that amount of time. And then as well as my college funds.
All right. So here's what I'm going to tell you. The money that you have, if you keep, in the words of my grandmother, nibbling off of it, you're going to look up and your savings and whatever money you have is going to be zero.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to have to get employment. And I require people who are on probation, if I place them on probation, to obtain employment. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's a $1,500 fine, time, and money to run concurrent. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. You are either going to obtain your college degree or, follow up on your CD.
And here it is, the rare courtroom tightrope walk. 8 years sentence, but fully suspended. Translation? Dennis is legally sentenced to prison, but allowed to live outside of it as long as he follows every rule. One violation, one bad decision, and that sentence activates instantly. This isn't mercy. It's a long leash attached to a very heavy chain.
License. If you do those two things, then the court will deem the community service hours satisfied. Take in consideration 2024 PF 10121. And I believe that's also JN 2416837. There's to be field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Okay, that is so good. Thank you. You're not ready yet. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, the defensive driving course. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Oh, probated. Sorry. No. If he obtains his college education, or if you get your CDL license, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Thank you. Do you need anything else from the court?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. That pounding you felt in your chest, that was a pounding because you didn't know if you were going to be going to prison or not, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything you did to come in here to give me something to potentially place you on probation, you need to keep doing that. Because from here on out, everything you do, you're potentially looking at 8 years in the prison, so it can still happen. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.